Well, one of the things that I've really learned in the last year about rapid prototyping with 3D printing is that we're able to build complex geometries that allows us to change the way we think about manufacturing. So companies like Airbus and Boeing as well are 3D printing parts that are reducing the weight on airplanes by as much as 55%. And what that means for us is that we're designing differently. So now we're designing not just for the part, but we have to think about what are the capabilities that 3D printing might have that we can then design for and incorporate into our products. I think in 5 years, the what's called the consumer machines, which I think of as desktop machines, really more for professionals, that area, that particular type of printer is going to become more reliable. Right now, there's a lot of reliability issues. And you really have to have an interest in keeping your machine running. And I really want a machine that's like my cell phone that I just turn on and it connects me to phones, right? And I want a 3D printer where I can give it to a librarian in a school and have it work every time, and her not have to become an expert at how to make a 3D printer. So I think that reliability on the home front, the more mainstream market printers, is going to be a big change in the next 5 years. We're starting to see a lot of the Asian companies that are used to building quality control at a higher level come into the marketplace. And I think on the production side, we're starting to see much more speed, and speed always translates into lower cost. I have a nonprofit out of MIT that is part of the MIT Fab Lab network, and what we're seeing is distributed manufacturing. So we're seeing the possibility of maker spaces and fab labs where people can actually send a file and make something instead of shipping it from a long distance. So we're looking at, more democratizing the tools, and now there's a lot more maker spaces. There's a great maker space in Portland. There's a great one in Portsmouth in New Hampshire, and they're popping up everywhere, and people can go and have access to these tools along with help with running them, which I think is probably key. It takes a lot of time to get, expert at a new technology, no matter, even if it's just a new software on your laptop or your phone. And so I think that the democratization is access to the tools, but also access to the help in running those tools.